Okay, so at the moment, actually the former president just wrapped up a rally less than 1 hour ago here in Raleigh, North Carolina. It is one of the most critical for him to win. This state was won by Obama twice. Biden nearly won it in 2020, but it's a very funny state because they elect a Democratic governor and sometimes they can elect the president. Yesterday, the two vice presidents, Walz and J.D. Vance, were here. And they are trying every single thing to win every vote. So, like my friend George had said, if you don't win Pennsylvania and the blue wall, which is Michigan, Wisconsin, and probably Nevada and Arizona, then you are done. But Pennsylvania is extremely important. You can even see the nervousness of most of the politicians here, the commentators in almost every channel. So the other critical important state here is probably Georgia, because Georgia has been traditionally a Republican state, but over the last two elections, Joe Biden was able to flip it to the Democrats. And in an event that he wins Georgia, Kamala Harris wins Georgia, chances are he will win the presidency. Back to North Carolina here, there are only two counties which are very populated, which is the Wake County here in Raleigh, North Carolina, where Donald Trump has left. And we have Mecklenburg County, which is one of the biggest Democratic blocs that actually votes here. If Kamala Harris wins those ones by huge margins, and they have been here multiple times, great chances that she could win this state of North Carolina. And to wrap up your point, I think what is very important here, and this is very important likely to your audience and some of the analysts that you had on the channel there.
Yes.
The U.S. domestic foreign policy and their foreign policy and their domestic policy are two different things. What Kenyans needs to understand is if Donald Trump takes in, a lot of the things in the U.S. foreign policy will probably it will not be removed, but it will be paused because he has a take in how can he reduce some of the things from going? How can he maybe cut some of the foreign aid that comes through the USAID? So those are some of the most important. Kamala Harris and the Democrats have been always friendly to many nations. Like my friend George had said, they will probably be friendly to some of the foreign countries. And this is what will inform mostly the engagement between other countries. And that is why largely the US elections are extremely important to any country across the earth, not only because of the dollar being the base of exchange, but more importantly on how you will engage the US president post the elections.
We did see during the state visit the President, William Ruto, open a store, Vivo Kenya to be specific. What are the prospects looking like, especially for Kenyans who wish to explore economic chances and prospects in the US?
Very important question. Business here is very open. This country is greatly open for businesses. The President came and opened some business for one of our Kenyans in Atlanta, I think, Georgia. Yeah. And US has been trying so much as possible to be pro-business. They encourage businesses. In fact, one of the promises, and I think some of my colleagues here can follow, she's promising a $25,000 for any startup businesses. When you start a business here, you're going to be given $25,000 to start a business. So that means they will encourage as local, as young investors as possible to start a business. And to whatever they are doing is to make conducive as much as possible to bring jobs here, to bring any investments here, and to invest locally.
Indeed. James, thank you for staying on the line for us.